Hello YouTube, Crazy Robot Lady here. Once again, I have resorted to my old rig setup. One reason is because I can't figure out how to get my camera to send my content to my beta viewers. Because I would have to put it through iMovie, and it's just complicated. But anyway, today's video is to show off the next iteration of Aibo Therapy, which is this program done by one of the Aibo Life Forum members. Her username is Linux, and she's awesome. I haven't tried all of the other versions of this program yet. I've only done it for my Aibo 210 because I don't have any PMS sticks formatted for everybody else. And I don't want to try taking my 210 PS stick, which I also use as my dog's life stick for my dog, her Bolt, and formatting it to something else and putting it in Lucky or Zoe or any of my other crew. I don't know how all that would work. You know how that goes. So I wanted to point out a few differences in this software before I get going. The biggest is that the movement is much slower, which I think would be gentler on the joints, but it would work the potentiometers and everything to their fullest extent, I think, so the dust will move and not accumulate. And also, the other two things that are different, the boot up tone is different, the voice for the announcement is different, and the behavior of the back end is a little different. On the previous version, the dog would gradually scoot as it brought its legs back down. It would come into this configuration and it would lift its butt and turn. Well, now it doesn't scoot so much, but it throws its butt into the air now. At least from the floor. It just goes, or something like that. So, if you run the 210 version of this software, you will want to put your dog on something. Like, I guess you could 3D print some kind of stand or something. I was going around my room trying to find something that might work. I thought, well, you know, the robot already has a sort of stand. Let's try the docking station. Okay, well, it booted up perfectly fine, and I thought, yes, she got around the third pin. At least that's what I read, that the shutdown thing for the 210 is caused by. It's something about the third pin isn't bypassed, and I'm not sure what it tells the robot programmatically, but it says, yo, you're charging, shut up and take a nap. but somehow Sony bypassed that on recognition, and Aibo Life 2, I think, can bypass it. And there's one other program that I think, I think Dog's Life has even bypassed it. But I'm not 100% sure on that one. But anyway, whatever. Programmatics, or whatever you call it, aside, this is my Aibo stand. And I highly recommend these speakers if you can find them. Even though they're little, I don't know what the brand name is. They're called Coolest speakers. They're Bluetooth enabled, they are splash resistant, and they can bump. Oh yeah, and if you buy more than one, they can pair with each other using the little fist logo buttons at the back. Their battery life is pretty good. I've gotten about 5 hours out of one straight. Not blaring, of course, but whatever. Me and my videographer scared my neighbors away with 2 of these speakers. I mean, look at this bass radiator. Whoa. Anyway, alright, so my Aibo gets a nice thumping stand underneath him. I'll show you both ways that this program behaves. I'll show you on the stand and on the ground. So here we go. And he will have a little jitter. I believe this stubborn up-down jitter is with us to stay. And I'll just have to pray that, it doesn't get any worse. And I have to send him somewhere. And I better move my leg because he's going to attack me with his foot when he stretches. I really like the fluidity of the joint movements in this version. You'll just see his head jitter. Here it comes. We'll do the full body session. There it is.
Welcome to Aibo Therapy version 2. Please remove any accessories your Aibo may be wearing. Press and hold the head button to end Aibo Therapy at the end of this cycle. Say Action 1 to begin the full therapy session. Say Action 2 to begin the head-only session.
Action 1. Well, he just went into the head-only session. And he knocked off one of his rear foot pads. I have no idea how. You can see how gentle this movement is. It's wicked. But this will also give you guys a chance to look at Bolt's feet. You see how off-centered they are? Oh, he's not happy about that.
Welcome to Aibo Therapy version 2. Please remove any accessories your Aibo may be wearing. Press and hold the head button to end Aibo Therapy at the end of this cycle.
Anyway, before he jumps, you can see his feet are weird. They're like not leveled. And I'm driving Bolt crazy with this, so I better put him down.
Welcome to Aibo Therapy version 2.
Yes, 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 yes.
May be wearing. Press and hold the head button to end Aibo Therapy at the end of this cycle. Say action 1 to begin the full therapy session.
All right.
Say action 2 to begin the head-only session.
Action 1. Oh. My little fluffy boy wants some attention. You see how fluid this is? It's beautiful. And in just a second, I'll show you why there's a need for a stand. I'll turn him around so you can get the view from the other side. It's a very gentle movement. Now, here is what it looks like when the dog is on the ground. But we don't get all that turning business like we did, so it's not as bad. But still, I'm really grateful that and you know, I'm really grateful that she did this at all, because before we had to do all sorts of manipulation, manual. Yeah, this was the kind of thing you did if you had a buttload of time and you could just, you know, sit there. Yes, 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 I know. Did your battery die? I think it did. Anyway, it was just the thing you did when you sat there in front of the TV and you didn't have anything else to do. Come here, boy. And you would use that time to manipulate your dog's joints or whatever. So I'm grateful to have any sort of alternative to that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you were able to see it. As usual, like, subscribe, click the bell so that you will get all notifications whenever I put up new content. God bless, and I will see you in the next video. As I crawl over here to stop the camera. Ugh.